Hi there everyone, it's Clint with Clint's Classic World. I wanted to show you briefly what I do when I restore bolts. Some bolts are not restorable, but when they are restorable, then let's go through the process briefly on how I restore bolts to make them look nice and almost fresh and new. Here we go. So what we have here, these are K-frame bolts that came out of an E-body. Whether it's an E-body or a B-body Mopar, 1968, 1969, maybe in 1974 even, they're going to be somewhat similar to these. There'll be, there's plenty of years they use these K-frame bolts beyond those years, but these are out of a E-body. So what I'm going to do, you can see that they are nasty, have a little bit of surface rust, and might even have some pitting in there. So we're going to see if we can restore those. I believe we can, and then reuse them. So let's get on with it. So what I like to use here are channel locks to hold these bolts when, or screws or whatever that I'm trying to, restore. And then you use, obviously here, a bench grinder can be used. So I use a bench grinder here. Here you go, see that? So normally I would put them right here and I will clean those off. It'll take off some of the rust and pitting to see how bad these really are. Now, what I recommend with these channel locks is I go and really try to clean them off. So I went and got some brake fluid, sprayed it on there, because what you want is once these are clean, you don't want any oil type residues or anything on the bolt, because what you might want to do then is apply some paint thereafter, depending on if you want to put cast or clear coat, or some items might be black, or whatever. So so whatever you want to apply, if you want to apply any paint to these at all, make sure that you clean your tools that are going to hold them. As you can see with those marks on the end, you can already see that it's been buffed off before, because I've used this. I've used it to clean other nuts and bolts. So let's get started. Now, just wanting you to know, I'm sure you already know this, but definitely make sure you have a protective guard. Make sure you also wear some eye protection, because everything is flying around at high velocities here and you do not want to get hurt. So make sure you have a guard like this one, and then also some eye protection. So here we go, we're going to get started. Let's take a look here and see how this is coming out so far. Look at that. Nice. Coming along pretty well. Need to touch up a few places. It's getting cleaned well. And we need to do the top. So that's coming up next. Sweet. Let's keep on going. Well, here we are. If you can see there, they're much cleaner. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's a spot I missed right there, so I'll have to go back and touch that up. But pretty good. It's coming along well. Need to touch that up over there. Much better. So a few touch-ups and be ready to paint. Well, here's the finished product of how these bolts turned out. Pretty nice. Finished them with cast paint. Looks good. From rust to glory. Nice. Gonna just put this on the vehicle temporarily, and then I'll probably have to take them back off, and I'll touch them up later on down the road. But wanted to clean them up before installation. Looks good. So please subscribe to my channel. Any questions, just go ahead and send me a comment. Other than that, don't crush them, restore them. See you next time.